Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and at the end of last week we were still getting comments from DNC Chairman Tom Perez in regards to the absolute disaster that was the Democrats' Iowa caucus. Of course, the caucus took place 7 days ago now, but by the end of the night, Democrats did not have an answer as to who was victorious in said caucus, the first stop during this presidential primary season. In fact, it took almost 72 hours for all of the Iowa caucus results on the Democrat side to be made public. And yeah, by the time all of that was done, there was really no promising takeaway for any of the candidates. Again, you had to wait 3 days to find out what actually had happened. Before the final results came out, you had Tom Perez saying that they wanted to recanvass the entire state. So, Buttigieg is declaring victory, Sanders is declaring victory, but at the end of it, no one was really able to celebrate because it just ended up being an absolute disaster for the Democrat Party as a whole. Tom Perez decided to do some media at the end of the week and try and put some sort of a positive spin on everything. And Perez claimed that, oh, don't worry, with everything that's been going on in recent days in the state of Iowa, we're definitely not trying to screw over Bernie Sanders. No, not at all. We're just making sure that we're thorough and we're accurate. So everything going on in Iowa right now, oh, it's great. I hear Tom Perez saying, well, we're definitely not trying to screw over Bernie Sanders. And the first thing that comes to mind is, yeah, you're definitely trying to screw over Bernie Sanders. Why else would you say, oh, no, definitely not doing that. Don't make that accusation. That would be crazy talk. No, it seems pretty clear the fact that Tom Perez feels the need to go out of the way to say, we're not screwing over Bernie Sanders. It seems like, yeah, they're actually screwing over Bernie Sanders. And hey, if they're not actually screwing over Bernie Sanders, they're doing a really good job of making it look like they're trying to screw over Bernie Sanders, because there were various steps in the reporting process that made it look like, yeah, you're purposely doing this because you're afraid that otherwise things might look too good for Bernie Sanders, the socialists that a lot of you powerful people in the Democrat Party really don't want winning the Democrat nomination to face Trump. But how can they not expect us to think that when you combine everything that happened this past week with everything that happened in the 2016 Democrat primary, where we know for a fact that powerful people in the Democrat Party did screw over Bernie Sanders to ensure that Hillary Clinton would be the nominee, not Sanders? This just looks like screwing over Bernie Sanders 2.0 on the Democrat side of things, regardless what Tom Perez now wants to say. And I will say it again, that I am no fan of Bernie Sanders. The man's a socialist. The man's policies are absolutely absurd. If he's able to win this election and implement his policies, they most certainly would destroy the United States of America, just like socialism has destroyed so many other countries around the world throughout time. So I'm not here to go to bat for Bernie Sanders. I'm just here to go to bat for the people who support Bernie Sanders, because at the end of the day, the American people deserve to be able to pick who it is that they want leading this country. They deserve to select who it is they want representing their party in a general presidential election. So if the folks in the Democrat Party, the voters in the Democrat Party, want Bernie Sanders to be the nominee, well, then they should get what it is that they're voting for. They should get Bernie Sanders as their nominee to face Donald Trump. But at least based on everything we're seeing, it seems that once again the shot callers in the Democrat Party are doing everything they can to ensure Bernie Sanders is not the nominee, including trying to rig the primary against Bernie Sanders. It was absolutely despicable when they did that to American voters back in 2016, and it most certainly would be despicable if they do it to American voters again in this Democrat primary in 2020. It's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.